Waking up to the first day of a nationwide 3-week lockdown. From today, we'd all better get used to life under strict rules. The coronavirus outbreak here is showing no signs of retreating at this stage, and so we enter day one of a 3-week lockdown aimed at stemming the spread of the virus. Cape Town may seem like a ghost town. The Cape Town station deck is far quieter this morning. On any other day, this area is packed with peak morning public transport. Shamla Fisher is there.
A few taxis are parked at the station deck, but the majority are not in operation. The area is normally a hive of activity by this time of the morning, but it's noticeably quieter today on the first day of the nationwide lockdown. People can be seen getting into a taxi to leave the CBD. Many have finished working night shifts. The Golden Arrow bus terminus is usually also bustling, but this morning only 3 buses were spotted there. Few people can be seen in the streets. The majority of them are wearing gloves and face masks.
Coronavirus case was confirmed in KwaZulu-Natal on the 5th of March. A man that had travelled to Italy as part of a group of 10 people was the first patient. Currently, South Africa has 927 confirmed cases, with the number. Cyril Ramaphosa says the Army's deployment to help enforce lockdown rules is unprecedented and necessary. He addressed soldiers at the Doornkop Army base in Johannesburg last night as the clocks tick down to the national lockdown.
As you begin this most important mission in the history of our country has never been through a period like this.
The Western Cape Health Department is working with the country's 6 hospital groups to fight the spread of COVID-19.
It's a full truck, eh?
Full truck?
Yeah. I'll have to leave the fridge on for now because there's perishables in the fridge, in the truck. Let's have a look here. 16 pallets.
16?
Yeah, so it's not a full truck. Only 16 pallets. So I'm probably the last truck. I don't think you get another truck.
You came at 9 o'clock last night.
Fuck me. windows with the radio off. Good morning, Victoria. Good morning, my girl. Hey, my angel. Love you lots. Miss you. Good morning, people. Those that are watching, welcome. Day one. Yeah, day one. That's all I'm gonna say. Day one. Traffic is very quiet. Very, very quiet. The locations I drove past this morning looked deserted, looked empty. Nobody, not a soul to be seen. Quite a few cars on the road. Now I tried to record, but as you I don't know if you noticed, but the windscreen was very dirty. I gave it clean, so we'll record on the way back out. Because I got here, I left the DC at what, 20 to 7 in the morning, and between 5 and 9 is okay, but just waiting for them. Yeah, anyway, and now what, 20 to 8, so I'm just waiting for the one truck here to offload, and I can pull in, I can offload my truck. There's another truck in front of me that's waiting to offload, so this place is quite busy. But going back to the roads, very quiet, not a lot of cars. There are a few cars out there, so very quiet there. Few police force on the road. Haven't seen any army. They don't see the army. They nowhere to be seen, hiding away. They're obviously in the areas where they need to be, obviously doing their job, keeping order, keeping peace, which is probably a necessity in some places. But yeah, let's see how it goes. See how the day one goes. I'm probably going to have a long day today. Of course, there's a lot of stuff that has to get out here. Anyway, we will chat again later on the road, see what's happening, see if there's anything to be seen. And if not, well, yeah, well, whatever. We'll see what happens, eh? Chat you later. Catch you on the flip side. Okay, welcome back. Now I finally finished. I need to make notes because the guy sent my book with the other frigging drivers. 768071. And I need to get my times. Wait. Okay, so I'll put it 10 o'clock. Okay, well, yeah. So now we're on our way back. As you'll see, there's quite a few cars in this parking lot here. Apparently there's quite a few people out there on the road, so yeah, let's see for ourselves. Right now, let me start the truck up again. I just want to get everything sorted and then get back to DC and get my second trip. A little hand sanitizer. Okay, so now let's get back to DC and let's see what they got waiting for us, eh? Yeah. I'll pour myself some coffee at the DC. It's like a few minutes away. Alright, enjoy the trip back. Let's see what we have to see. Well, that parking lot looks 60% full of cars. 60% full. Now past 11. So, yeah. Hey! Where is my phone? There it is. Okay, since from our last recording, start at 12. It is now 4:45, and I finally got my next load loaded. Delieries at 4 stops. Gotta make quick because I don't think I'm going to make these stops because I believe the store's now closed at 6 here. So
people in Hillbrow, Johannesburg, have been defying the lockdown. South Africans have been told to stay home for the next 21 days, as Edwin and Seed reports.
Police are hard at work in Hillbrow, one of the most densely populated towns in Johannesburg. They first dispersed a large crowd of people along twist streets. They headed to the center of Hillbrow and again dispersed a group of people. The officers are removing the homeless from the sidewalks as the police operation continues. Edwin and City, Eyewitness News, Hillbrow.
Here in Cape Town, law enforcement authorities are out patrolling the streets as the nationwide lockdown takes full effect. Alarmingly, some communities are seemingly ignoring regulations and restrictions on movement. Langa, police officers were hard at work today urging residents to stay home. Meanwhile, police watchdog IPID says it's been inundated with abusive calls from the public since the implementation of the national lockdown. The directorate says it's been receiving calls regarding soldiers and police not wearing gloves, while other residents are calling to complain about the lack of soldiers and police officers in the area.
IPID stands ready to assist any member of the public who is a victim of police brutality and actions. The public is further reminded that interfering with the work of the IPID is a criminal offense. We appeal for cooperation from the public.
That's IPID Central. In case you missed it, the coronavirus in South Africa's Cambridge first victims. 2 people have died here in the Western Cape, one at a private hospital and the other at a public healthcare facility. South Africa is now in an unprecedented lockdown to try and curb the spread of COVID-19. The Western Cape Blood Service has reiterated the public is still able to donate blood during the lockdown. There's currently a critical shortage of O negative and B blood. Here's the service's Michelle Freeland.
Traveling to donate blood is considered essential travel during lockdown. We urge donors to continue to save lives. Together we need to ensure a safe, sufficient blood supply for everyone in the Western Cape.
And UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson has tested positive for the coronavirus. Johnson says he has mild symptoms. He is currently self-isolating. To stay in the loop with all things COVID-19 here and abroad, go to ewn.co.za. The top story in Eyewitness News at this hour: the police in Hillbrow, Johannesburg, have ordered shops where there are long queues to close their doors.
curb the spread of COVID-19 is in full swing. 2 people have died from the coronavirus and infections are beyond 1,000. While some areas were chaotic earlier, most of Cape Town's suburbs are becoming ghost towns, as Jason Felix reported.
On any given day, there would be several cars parked near shopping malls and apartment complexes in Cape Town's northern suburbs. It's also common for cyclists and runners to be out and about. In the afternoons, residents would usually be making their way home from work. Roads are normally busy, with thousands of motorists stuck in traffic on the N1 highway. But this afternoon there is a ghastly silence in most areas apart from the occasional dog bark. And there's no one in sight. Police and the army are also patrolling the streets as a new reality quickly sets in. Jason Felix, Eyewitness News, Cape Town.
Law enforcement authorities, including SAPS, are out patrolling the streets in Cape Town as the lockdown takes full effect. EWN went on a ride-along with the city of Cape Town to Athlone and Bonteheuwel this afternoon. Kellen Palm reports.
It seems Athlone residents are abiding by the COVID-19 regulations. Residents peek through their windows while others stand in the yards looking over fences and gates at officers patrolling the streets. This resident, who had just returned from a closed shop, says his area has been quiet since this morning, something really unusual.
I go into all just stand inside watching movies, DVD, listen to people sleeping.
Some residents are finding working from home a challenge with children in the house, but they understood the seriousness of the lockdown.
I'll be staying inside, following the rules, washing my hands, following everything to the teeth.
Meanwhile, in Langa, some officers have their hands full with residents roaming the streets and standing in groups on corners and hangout spots. Kanan Palm, Eyewitness News, Athlone.
In Joburg, police in Hillbrow have ordered shops to close their doors. This after they used tear gas to disperse crowds. A number of people in Hillbrow have been defying the lockdown. South Africans have been told to stay at home for the next 21 days, but some areas have seen open defiance. Die Suid-Afrikaanse musiektoekennings het aangesluit by die reeks gebeurtenisse wat gekanselleer is as gevolg van COVID-19. Die organiseerders het die aankondiging vanmiddag gemaak en gesê dat dit uitgestel is tot verdere kennisgewing. Die datums vir die aankondiging van die wat genomineer is, sal ook later gedoen word. En die Suid-Afrikaners kan uitsien na 'n veel laer petrolprys aan die einde van die maand. Die Energiedepartement het 'n kort rukkie gelede aangekondig dat die prys van petrol gaan daal met R1.94 en die prys van diesel sal daal met R1.39. The top story in Eyewitness News this hour: South Africa's lockdown to curb the spread of COVID-19 is in full swing.
Eyewitness News.
South African scientists as authorities urge citizens to adhere to a nationwide lockdown. Kevin Bright has more.
COVID-19 is mainly spread through respiratory droplets, but scientists say there is room for these droplets to break up and become airborne. Professor Bertram Fielding from the University of the Western Cape's Department of Medical Biosciences explains scientifically this is possible. Executive Director at Wits University's Reproductive Health and HIV Institute, Professor Helen Rees, adds under certain circumstances the pathogen might become airborne.
The message to get out to everyone is just keep yourself safe. Wash your hands, wash surfaces, wash your cell phone.
Kevin Brand, Eyewitness News.
Fuck, man. Ah, fuck. You mean to tell me I can only go that way? That's a fucked up, bro. That's a fucked up, bro. Fuck, man. Traffic is quiet. Yeah. See, the camera is going skew. See, the camera is going skew. Well, here I am now. Third stop? No, fourth stop, sorry. Yeah. It's been quite a long day. Currently, today I've pushed in so far. Well, yeah. 12 and 13.5 hours. Not bad. Nearly a lot of overtime. As you can see, I'm just stunning the people are here at this place, because I know the curfew for them to shut down is at 6. Obviously, because they need to get home by 8. They obviously need to get the transport sorted, get all the people home. So that makes it a bit because people have got to go to bed. It's bedtime at 8. It's good for them. So yeah. Yeah, left it tired. Hey, Evie. Sorry, sorry, Buggy Buddy. I know you're busy that side. Cape Gate. I did send a message for. I think it's only. I'll tell you now. Cape Gate is 2 pallets. Misses, and I'll tell you exactly what's on this pallet now. I'm just setting this in this. Son? No, it's dry goods. I think it's toilet paper. Yeah, it's toilet paper. 2 pallets of toilet paper. Okay, so and milk. A pallet of toilet paper and a pallet of milk. So you reckon bring it back? Okay, sweet. I'll do that. Thanks, Evie. Sorted. Sorted. I'm not gonna hang around here anymore. I'm going back. Fucking tired. Because now I have done. Let's see, start at 5, it's now 7, 14 hours. Let's prepare for a drive back. These people aren't opening up.